Like this video to support. Join our YouTube family now and never miss out on epic content, entertainment, and surprises. Hit that subscribe button. Let's start. Spoiler alert.
A man called Adam Clay is shown in the first scene of the movie, tending to the bees he maintains in his home. He leases a place from Elios Parker, a retired teacher, in her garage. Although living alone, they maintain a pleasant relationship, with Clay acknowledging Elios as the one person who has ever truly looked out. When Elios logs in, a malware alert appears on her PC. When she dials the number on the phone, she's connected on a call center run by United Data Group, a phishing scam. Mickey Garnett, the center's leader, gathers his gang of thugs to observe him converse with Elios. He deceives her into downloading an alleged antivirus program, and after he has access to all of her accounts worth over $2 million from the charities she manages. When Elios discovers what has transpired too late, she is left in despair, and the con artist happily reveal in their deceit. Later, when Elios invites him over dinner, Clay visits her home and gives her a jar of honey. When FBI agent Veronica Parker, Elios' daughter, comes, he finds the door open and uses a knife to investigate. When they do, they discover Elios dead with a gunshot wound to her head, a loaded revolver, and a fired bullet on the floor. Veronica arrests Clay because she thinks he killed her mother, but it turns out that Elios sadly committed suicide after expressing her regret to Clay. Verona finds out that he was close to her mother prior to her passing. To find out more about the individuals who conned Elios, Clay gets in touch with the beekeepers, his former group, after being sent to UDG contact center. He knocks up 2 security guards outside when they discover he is carrying 2 gas canisters. When Clay goes to the contact center, he immediately convinces the other con artist that he is not joking around by giving him a violent beating. This causes the other con artist to flee. When Garnett arrives up, he tries to work out a security arrangement with the Clay, but he ends up winding the floor with them, putting gas all over the place and putting a bomb to blow up the contract center. The next time someone answers one of the scam advertisements, not even a few seconds after this, the location is destroyed. While Garnett informs his employee, Derek Danforth of Danforth Enterprises, a security firm that oversees the data mining operation that UDG works for, about what Clay did, Verona teams up with the colleague Matt Wiley to look into the arson. To find Clay, Derek sends Garrett and a group of his thugs to Elios' house. When Clay finds them and murders the first 3 thugs, he finds Garnett, cuts his finger with a bandsaw, and throws him into the back of a pickup truck. The group finds out and follows him into the garage. While on the phone with Derek, Clay steers the truck to the bridge and attaches Garnett to the wheel of another vehicle. Derek hears everything and watches as Clay dumps the truck and Garnett into the river. Clay then makes a commitment to pursue Derek next. Derek obtains the identity of the Clay from the Wallace Westline, the company chief of the security. Wallace informs Derek he's just upset the wrong kind of man, that they are danger after finding out he was a former beekeeper. When Wallace gets in touch with the portress Jessica Danforth, Derek's mother, she begs Wallace to keep her son safe. He then phones Janet Howard, the director of CIA, about Clay's participation, and with her assistant, they get in touch with the beekeepers to place a reward on the Clay. Anisette Landers, Clay's current replacement beekeeper, finds him at the petrol station before shooting Clay with her rifle. She makes an effort to smash her car into him. Following Clay's counterattack, Anisette pulls out a massive machine gun and fires at him, missing every shot after hurling a jar of honey at her. He kills her and chops off her head, index finger, keep it for himself. Following Janet's notification of Anisette's passing to Wallace, the beekeepers decided to take a stand until events play out. Verona begins to piece together Clay's role as she and Wiley carry out the inquiry to the recent incidents. Wallace assembles a group of special forces personnel and informs them about the danger posed by the beekeepers as they are brought in to put an end to the unethical behavior worldwide. He sends them after Clay should he get any closer to their activities, warning them of what he could be up to. As expected, Clay can be seen use Anisette's finger to access a beekeeper base and locate 9 Point Center, the location of Derek's call centers. He gets ready and leaves to look after them. Deputy Director Briggs provides funds and FBI team is assembled to proceed to the 9 Points building. However, Wallace's team has already arrived in anticipation of the Clay's arrival. Petty, the commander of the mercenary team, gives the call center staff order to leave after beating up the FBI agents. He breaks into the call center and engages Petty's men in combat before taking Petty's down by KO. Following his murder of many men in an elevator, Clay finds himself being hunted by Verona, Wiley, and the men. Clay uses staples to force the center manager to reveal Derek's identity during an interrogation. Clay is determined to complete the assignment, despite Verona's best efforts to dissuade him from his grudge. After Clay leaves, Verona and Wiley discover proof that Derek is the ringleader. Wallace advises Derek to stay with his mother for protection as she is being looked after by the Secret Service. After learning that Clay escaped once more, Derek visits Jessica's opulent coastal home. Verona and Wiley, in the meantime, have a debriefing with the Pink and conclude that Clay is targeting Jessica as a Queen Slayer since it is thought that Jessica used stolen funds to finance her own campaign. Prig offers the complete authority to take any necessary action to thwart Clay. There is a party at the estate with the FBI and other guests. Before entering the residence, Clay enters covertly as a member of the Secret Service. Wallace and Derek prepare with the second squad of mercenaries and a guy named Lazarus who says he murdered a beekeeper at the expense of his leg. Derek and Jessica are in the room with the Prig during the time and he inquires about the UDG. Jessica feels guilty when she learns that Derek used money he stole to finance her whole campaign. Clay is seen outside by the Verona and Wiley and Lazarus, but he defuses a bomb to divert attention. Clay fights off additional goons as he makes his way into their home. They wait for Clay to arrive before Prig murders him after discovering the truth about Derek. Lazarus and Clay fight viciously until Clay kills him with a knife. As Jessica is preparing to confess to Derek's misdeeds, Clay enters their room. Wiley and Verona also arrive and attempt to stop Clay from murdering Jessica. Derek is about to kill his mother because he won't stand down. But Clay shoots Derek in the head first and then leaps out the window. When Jessica sees Derek's death, she sobs and the Secret Service arrives to fetch her out. After considering taking Clay in, Verona lets him go, reasoning that her mother and the other victims' rights have been upheld. Clay manages to escape while the other agents search for him by swimming away and discovers secret diving gear. 1B hovers overhead, 1 Clay vanishes.
Please make sure that you like, follow, and subscribe to our channel. Check out the other videos if you watched this video all the way through. Cheers.